Well, my stars, aren't you an early customer today? How are you?
I'm good.
Good. What brings you to the coffee shop?
I'm meeting someone. Karen, do you know her?
Oh, well, we all know Karen. And the funny thing is, Karen thinks she knows all of us. Where are you from?
I'm from Chicago.
Chicago.
Yeah, my husband and I just moved here for his job. We have just fallen in love with your little town.
Oh, we're so happy to hear that. I have a little secret. This little town has big city gossip. But we wrap it up in a prayer so we don't feel guilty about it. Would you like some coffee?
Yeah.
All right. Now, do you need anything with that coffee?
Cream, please.
I will be right back with that. And you're meeting Karen. She's all black. She drinks her coffee black.
Okay.
We'll just get that filled up for Karen.
Thank you.
I'll be right back for your cream.
Okay.
Susan, I am so sorry. I am late again. Third day this week. That new traffic wrangler they hired at the school, not so great, no. Lord, pray for her because she's testing all my patience lately.
That's okay. I've just been getting to know Doris. She's so nice.
Oh, Doris. Everyone loves Doris. Oh. So, Susan, have you heard about that Kelly Smith? I probably shouldn't say this, but she's a little short in the crown department, if you know what I mean. Not so friendly or cordial. Just try to steer clear of her.
Now here I am with your cream. I'll just leave it on the table for you.
Thank you.
Now, Karen, who are you telling stories about?
Oh, Doris, I was just talking about that Kelly Smith. How she's not the friendliest gal you'll ever run across.
Karen, Kelly Smith is the nicest lady you'll meet all day long. Have you heard her story? From the time she was 6 years old till she aged out of the program, 17 different foster homes. Her story is a story of resilience. You should be ashamed. You need to know the whole story. Now, she's a child advocate and attorney, and she works right here in our community to help make the lives of those children better.
Well, yes, Doris, I was just going to get to that part.
Oh, look, there's Brenda. I saw her at the grocery store talking to the sales manager the other day. She seemed so sweet.
Oh, yes, Brenda Harris. So sweet. Have you heard, though? She grew up around these parts. I didn't know her back then. Couldn't wait to get out of this town, though. Went off to New York with some boy. I can't remember his name. Gone for like 10 years and then just showed back up on a whim. I suppose her parents have money, so, good reason to come back. Anyways, I see her in there talking to that Steve at the grocery store all the time, asking him for free stuff. I suppose she's spending all that money on drugs and booze. Anyways, pray for Steve. We don't need him mixed up in that mess.
Need more coffee, ladies? Black, Karen?
Sure, Doris.
Now, who are you telling stories about now?
Oh, Doris, I was just talking about that Brenda and her wild adventure off to New York with that boy. What was his name?
His name was Bobby.
Oh, Bobby.
And really, Susan, it was a beautiful high school love story. They fell in love. After graduation, they went to New York.
Love and lust and sin, Doris.
They married. They married when they got to New York. Later, Bobby joined the army. He fought in Iraq, and sadly, 10 years ago, he was killed. That's the story. Steve from the grocery store, he's Bobby's best friend. He gives Brenda donations to take down to the veterans home down in Des Moines.
Well, Doris, don't you just know everything around town? And they call me the town gossip.
Karen, Bobby was my son. It does my heart good to see Brenda in this town.
I am so sorry for your loss, and I'm so glad that Brenda moved back so that you would have family close by.
Well, now, thank you. But you know what? That's in the past. That story impresses on my heart and brings me joy, just like I know it does Jesus's. Now, right now, I got to go make some more coffee before all these customers go to Casey's.
Well, Susan, that was a lovely coffee, dear. Thank you so much for meeting me. You know, I got to get running. Us church gals, we have a little luncheon every week. So hopefully next week you can come with us, though, okay, honey? Okay.
Bye.
Bye. Oh, Frida, I've got a story for you.
Well, sweetie, how was your coffee date this morning?
It was good. Informative.
I figured it would be. You know what? We all have a story. Nobody has shown up tonight without one. Even Karen has a story. But until we own them, until we tell them, until we share them, Jesus can't use them for his glory. So I want you to be welcome to town. Your coffee's on the house, and I guess Karen's is too.
Hey, honey. Yeah, it was good. We're definitely where we're supposed to be. God is at work here in crazy ways, but he's at work nonetheless. Thank you so much for the coffee.
You're welcome.
And the insight.
No problem. And thank you, ladies, for joining our coffee shop. Thank you for joining our conversations. But remember, any conversation you walk upon has a backstory. Every person here has a backstory. And if your backstory has been righteous and wonderful, I give you a round of applause. If it has some difficulties, if you have been low, and if it's been a struggle, you're with company. We are daughters to the King. So if anything, learn how to love one another with the grace and mercy of Christ as opposed to the eyes of the world.